Hi, I'm Sean Rozon, and I'm the president of BlackRose Reserve. Our vision for this industry is to become a leading craft producer. How we're going to accomplish this mission is through creating unique consumer experiences and genetics by breeding and creating new strains. We also want to offer a high-quality cannabis at a reasonable price. There's a niche there in the market that other licensed producers really aren't attacking, and we want to be there. We have a knowledgeable and experienced team, and we're ready to execute. All we need is your support. At BlackRose Reserve, we want to tell a story of the plant. How are the genetics expressed? How did they grow? Where did they grow? When? We also want to create new stories in terms of new genetics, new strains that we're going to create. What does that look like in terms of products that we're going to offer? Flower, pre-rolls, traditional extracts, and potentially other things as the market develops. One of the other areas that we want to really do well in is sell seeds and seedlings to the home gardener. And that's all about the home gardeners creating their own stories and sharing in the story of BlackRose and being able to create new stories for the future. Our management team, personally and privately, have been advocates of the legal market for many years. And I've always had a personal passion and desire to be involved in this market if it were ever to become legal, and that's why we're here now. We also truly believe in the idea of legalization and wanting to support an industry that will create a positive social impact on the world. That's sort of where we personally come from, and one of the things that gives us that drive and passion and commitment to be a leader and a major player in this industry, and why we think, given enough time and support, we can make that happen. In terms of our technical abilities, I'm a leader. I have a ton of leadership experience, and I know how to build a team. My brother is a CPA. He's got a ton of financial discipline. He knows how to operate in regulated industries. Eric is a PhD, master grower. Has plant breeding and genetics experience that's going to give us a competitive advantage. And we've also been able to build out an advisory board team, which is going to give us the support. They have more than 50 years worth of business operations and management experience. And for all of these reasons, we feel that we not only have the support, but also the technical ability and passion that will lead us to become one of the best cannabis brands in Canada. In terms of the recreational market within Canada, we know that craft cannabis is the future. The total recreational consumption within Canada is forecasted to become roughly $5 billion by 2021 and grow to about $9.2 billion by 2025. You're probably wondering, well, what portion of this market is craft cannabis? The craft segment is forecasted to be worth approximately 20 to 30% of this total recreational consumption. We know already that LPs or licensed producers are working towards or targeting this segment. They're doing this through building premium brands and partnering with micro cultivators to produce craft cannabis product. BlackRose Reserve has already negotiated a letter of intent with a top 10 licensed producer to sell up to 60% of our future output. What truly sets BlackRose Reserve apart are competitive advantages. We're offering open and diverse genetics, and that'll be available to people within the market as well as retail consumers directly. We produce products at a craft scale in terms of small batch, limited release, high quality products that really focus on that experience that people want. We're plant focused. We care about the true expression of that genetics and how that plant presents itself, and that's why we plan on growing organically in living soil. In addition, because of our micro-scale licenses, we will be able to be agile, positioning ourselves within the market and innovating and creating in a way and at a speed that other players will not be able to. The reason why BlackRose Reserve is ready to execute now is because of what we've accomplished to date. We have an industrial lot that's rezoned for cannabis use, and we have municipal support, and this is rare in this industry. We also have raised $165,000 to date. We have developed a diverse genetic stable of strains that we'll be able to develop breeding programs and other products out of. We also have all of the required documentation complete for our licensing. This includes a good production practices report, our organizational security plan. We've already filed our security clearance applications with the RCMP. We've already accomplished so much with very little. Imagine what we could do with more. BlackRose Reserve has all the pieces in place to be able to create a leading craft cannabis brand in Canada. And ultimately, all we need is the financing to be able to build our facility so that we can achieve our license. In the short term, we plan on focusing on operating profitably and identifying opportunities to invest in growth. In the long term, we plan on seeking an opportunity, either an IPO or a merger and acquisition, that would be able to provide returns to our investors. I thank you very much for your time in reviewing our offer and look forward to talking to you soon.